Hey there! Welcome to Legends of All Time. Today we're diving into one of the most fascinating lives in human history, the story of Buddha, also known as Siddhartha Gautama, the man who gave the world a way to find peace inside chaos. Imagine this, a prince living in complete luxury, silk robes, music, endless feasts, and servants rushing to bring whatever he desires. That was Siddhartha's world. His father, a powerful king, had one goal: to keep his son away from sadness, sickness, and death. The palace was a golden cage where pain didn't exist, but you can't hide reality forever. One day, Siddhartha left the palace and saw what his father tried so hard to hide. First, an old man, bent, weak, barely walking. Then, a man stricken with disease. After that, a lifeless body being carried away. And finally, a wandering monk, calm and radiant, with nothing but a robe and a bowl. Those four sights shattered the illusion. The prince realized life isn't just comfort. It's filled with suffering, old age, loss, and death. And yet, that calm monk seemed free. How? That question burned in his mind. He couldn't ignore it. So one night, while everyone slept, Siddhartha left behind everything: throne, wealth, even his newborn son. He walked into the unknown to search for truth. Imagine leaving all you know just to understand why we suffer and how to stop it. That's the level of courage he had. He studied with wise teachers, practiced strict meditation, and nearly starved himself to death. For years, he pushed his body beyond its limits, believing pain would unlock peace, but it didn't. Weak and close to collapse, he realized something profound. Neither luxury nor torture bring real freedom. Truth lies somewhere in between. That became the seed of what he called the middle way: balance without extremes. He sat under a fig tree, later called the Bodhi tree, and made a vow: I will not rise until I see the truth. Days passed. His mind faced storms of doubt, fear, and desire. Every illusion tried to pull him back, but he stayed still. He watched his thoughts instead of fighting them. And then, understanding dawned, the moment of awakening. That's when Siddhartha became the Buddha, which means the awakened one. What did he realize under that tree? The essence was simple, but revolutionary. Life involves suffering, pain, loss, longing. But suffering has a cause: our endless craving. We want pleasure to last, and we want pain to disappear. But everything changes. Bodies age, feelings fade, nothing stays. The harder we cling, the more it hurts. Freedom comes when we stop clinging, when we see things as they are, not as we wish them to be. Buddha summed it up in 4 noble truths. Life includes suffering. Suffering has a cause, desire and attachment. It can end when we let go. And there's a path to end it, the Eightfold Path. Now, the Eightfold Path sounds complicated, but it's really a guide to living wisely and kindly. It includes things like right understanding, right speech, right action, and right mindfulness. In short, be aware, be kind, be honest, and be balanced. Buddha didn't ask anyone to believe blindly. He called people to test his words in their own lives. See the results. If it helps you suffer less, keep it. If not, drop it. That's why his teachings spread so fast. It wasn't about gods, rituals, or holy wars. It was about life itself. He didn't claim to be a god, just a man who woke up and showed others how to do the same. Think about how powerful that is. A man from 2,500 years ago discovered a way to face reality without fear, and his insight still guides millions today. Buddha's message wasn't only for monks and temples. It was for everyone: farmers, merchants, kings, and workers. He taught compassion, patience, and understanding. He showed that peace starts in the mind, not outside it. When you stop fighting what is, you start seeing clearly. You become free, not because the world changes, but because you do. Over time, his followers spread these teachings across Asia. Monks copied his words, travelers carried them on trade routes, and artists sculpted his peaceful image in caves and stone temples. Centuries passed, empires rose and fell, but the calm face of Buddha remained, a symbol of inner peace in a restless world. Today, more than 500 million people follow Buddhism, but even if you're not one of them, Buddha's wisdom still matters. It reminds us to pause, breathe, and look within, to understand our emotions instead of drowning in them. It's about finding stillness in a noisy world. Imagine what would happen if everyone lived with even a bit more awareness and kindness. The world would already be different. The story of Buddha is not about perfection. It's about understanding. He never promised eternal happiness. He taught that peace is possible while life keeps changing. You can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf them. Next time you feel caught in stress, anger, or endless wanting, remember the man who sat under a tree until he woke up. You don't need a palace, a robe, or a mountain cave. His message fits right into your everyday life, in a traffic jam, at work, or while scrolling your phone. Be aware, be kind, let go. That's Buddhism in action. Siddhartha Gautama started as a prince searching for meaning. He ended as a teacher whose words still heal hearts thousands of years later. The Buddha wasn't born enlightened, he became enlightened by looking directly at truth without fear. That's what makes him legendary. And that's the story of Buddha, the man who turned from comfort toward truth, faced suffering head-on, and showed humanity the path beyond it. His silence under the tree speaks louder than 1,000 sermons. His calm changed the world. If this story inspired you, don't forget, hit like, subscribe, and check out other amazing stories here on Legends of All Time. There are more great people and life-changing journeys waiting for you there. Stay curious, stay kind, and see you in the next episode.